What's going on, guys? This is DJ with All Day DFS, and I hope y'all guys had a great night last night. I hope y'all guys cashed in. Let me know down below how it went for you. Let me know who brought it home for you. Let me know, if you had a bum of the night. Hopefully there wasn't any bum of the nights, especially if you followed my picks yesterday, guys, because I hit all of them. I went 100%. Feels pretty damn good when that happens, and just super excited, not only for myself, but super excited to see people, comment on the video late at night, write in the Discord, hit me up on Twitter saying that they made money off of my picks. Guys, I love that. And like I always say, blessings, and anytime that I can help and I can see people making money based off of what I did, it feels really, really good, and that's why I do these videos for. So totally awesome night last night for everybody that for mostly everybody that I seen. I didn't really see too many people complaining. Good night. It was a lot of games last night, but tonight we don't have a lot of games. There's only a 3-game slate tonight, so slim pickings. Had to dig a lot to find some value, to find some good hit rates and matchups and stuff like that. But anyways, if this is your first time playing PrizePicks, guys, PrizePicks is the way to go. I've played fantasy for a couple years, and I did win a little bit on FanDuel and DraftKings, but it was just so hard going against so many people, going against these sharks that enter 150 lineups, all these people playing, and you basically, your chances are really, really, really slim, if you can only afford to enter, 1, 5, 10 lineups, whatever it might be. I discovered PrizePicks. I love, doing the over, the under. Right here, you're just playing the over, the under. It's just you versus the house. You don't have to worry about playing anybody else. And I've been a lot more successful doing this. So if this is your first time seeing a PrizePicks videos, guys, this is the way to go. Definitely recommend it. Definitely, this is something that you want to play. It's fun. It's addicting and it's fun, and you can definitely make money here. So if this is your first time playing, go ahead and enter the code ALLDAY, the promo code ALLDAY, and they'll match your deposit up to $100. So that's right, guys. If y'all deposit $100, you'll get $100, an extra $100 to play with. You'll have $200. So make sure you use the promo code ALLDAY. Guys, please make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the like button, and please hit the bell notification so you can be notified. Right now I have about a little over 400 subscribers, and most days I get anywhere from 400 to 600 views. So definitely, if y'all guys can subscribe to the channel, I promise you it's worth it. Not every day I'm going to go 5 for 5 or 100% on the picks, but for the most part, these picks been helping people. So I would definitely love if y'all can like the video and y'all can subscribe to it. So let's go ahead and recap yesterday. Yesterday was a great day. I had Brandon Ingram. Basically, I told y'all guys to pick Brandon Ingram over on everything. I don't know if his 3-pointers hit. I'm pretty sure they did. He was only at 1.5. I know he hit a late 3, so I'm pretty sure his 3s hit. I didn't pay attention to that one because I didn't run that line, but he went over on fantasy points, he went over on rebounds, and he went over on assists. Guys, I made a lot of money yesterday off Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, we love you right now. He smashed yesterday. Just PrizePicks just had him way too low. They said that he was on a minute. And it was a scare because, we picked him on the over, and then after I did all the picks on him, the news came out that he was limited on minutes, that he was on a minute restriction, and we're like, okay, well, he just had 29 minutes last game, so what is he on this game? He's going to have at least 30 or more, so it was a little scary, but he definitely got us there, and he definitely had a good game, so shout out to Brandon Ingram for helping everybody make money. Then I had Ty Halliburton over 12.5 points. I think he ended up with like 17, so he definitely crushed that number. Trae Young hit his over on the 2.5 threes, so he hit that. And then, guys, Morant was my favorite play of the day. It was a sweater because it was a blowout. So I'm like, oh my God, if he doesn't get the 6 boards by the third quarter, he might not get there. But I think he only had like 3 going into the third quarter, and then he got like 3 boards. He either had 2 or 3 going into the third quarter, but he got us there in the third quarter. So thank the Lord, and that one hit. So we hit all our picks yesterday, guys. So I really, really hope that y'all guys, use those, mixed them up with yours, and y'all were able to hit. Let me know down below. And again, thanks to the guys that commented last night on the video, late last night, letting me know that they hit. I love that stuff. Good shit. I love it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it today. Like I said, there's only 3 games, and of course, it's early, so PrizePicks doesn't have every single thing. They don't have fantasy. Oh, of course, they always do this to me. When I'm doing the research, the fantasy score is not available, but now it is. So I'll try to take a look at that, but I didn't do no research into that. So what I got for y'all guys today, the first pick that I researched is Zubac. Ivica Zubac. Let's just say Zubac. I like him for the over on 7.5 rebounds. Now this one's not really based on hit rate. As you can see here, he's gone over 3 out of his last 5, and then the other 2 were right at 7, so super close. And this is like one of my favorite plays of the day, just based on matchup. San Antonio is like undersized, so I can definitely see him. You know, they don't have no what's the name, Hakapoto's still out. So I think Eubanks is their center, which he's undersized. They're just an undersized team without Poto. So I can definitely see Zubac getting 8 rebounds. If y'all guys agree with this, you might want to snatch him up early, because this might move. But I definitely like Zubac over 7.5 rebounds. Again, not based on hit rate, even though it's not that bad. Like the ones that he missed in the last 5 were right at 7, so he's been right there. 3 out of 5, and then 2 at 7. So definitely feel he can get there against San Antonio, which again, they're undersized. So I love the matchup. And he's been doing good for the most part. So give me Zubac over 7.5 rebounds. Next, I like Mike Conley over on assists. Now Mike Conley, I don't know, man. I every time I go on Conley, it's like 50-50. He's burned me already a couple times this year, but again, with what's on the board, there's just not much on the board. It's only a three game slate, and give me Mike Conley over 5.5 assists. As you can see, his last 5 games, he's gone 5 for 5. He has a 100% hit rate his last 5 games. So again, with what's on the board, why not go with 100% hit rate? I mean, there's not much better than there ain't nothing better than 100% hit rate. So of course we're only looking at his last 5, but his last 5 he's been back on his assist game. At the beginning of the year he wasn't really dishing it out like that, but his last 5 he's been crushing on the assist. As you can see, 8, 6, 7, 11. So give me Mike Conley over 5.5 assists versus Philly. Next we have Bruce Brown. Again, there's not a lot of stuff on the board, so guys, you're gonna have to go under on some of these picks. But they got Bruce Brown at 5.5 rebounds. As you can see here, he's only hit 1 time out of his last 4 games, and he's only gone over 5.5 rebounds 3 times all season. So he's only gone over 3 times all season. And the matchup is not a good one for boards. Golden State is 8th in rebounds allowed. So definitely not a good matchup. He's only gone over 3 times all season. 1 out of his last 4. Give me Bruce Brown under 5.5 rebounds. Now, I know some people are scared to play the under on picks. Guys, don't be scared to play the under. Sometimes the under is the way to go. I learned this when I first started playing. Everything was always over for me, because it's just natural to pick the over. You want to root for the guy, you want to cheer for the guy, and a lot of times you don't see yourself even thinking about an under. You go on here and you do research, and you're just looking for all the overs. Oh, he can get over that points. Oh, he can get over that assist. Guys, you got to look at the unders too, because sometimes the unders are the way to go. So definitely based on all that, based on the matchup, based on his, he's only gone over 3 times the whole season. He's only gone over 1 out of his last 5. Give me Bruce Brown under 5.5 rebounds. All right, next I got DeJounte Murray. So I like DeJounte Murray over 17.5 points. Point guards are just crushing versus LA. They're scoring a lot of points versus LA. So I see him just continuing on with all these point guards I've been smashing against them. They're the 25th ranked. They're 25th ranked in point guard defense. So this is more of a matchup pick for me than a hit rate pick. We can go ahead and see his hit rate the last 5. He's hit 3 out of 5, so he's at 60%. I think that's around what he's at for the season. But I just like the matchup. I just like the matchup. Again, only 3 games on the board. I like the matchup for him. Again, 25th ranked defense versus point guards. I think he can definitely get us 18 to 20 points. I see DeJounte Murray scoring, 18 to 20 or more. But give me DeJounte Murray over 17.5 points. All right, guys, and the last pick that I have for y'all today, and I'll look at some fantasy score, see if I like anything on that. But these are my 5 picks for the day. The last one that I have is give me Mr. Donovan Mitchell. So Donovan Mitchell's at 25.5 points, which is a lot of points. He could scare off somebody, but some people. So this one's not on hit rate. We could check the hit rate again. This one's another matchup one for me. He's gone over 3 out of 5. This one's more of a matchup for me because who's gonna guard this guy? I mean, Danny Green is out. We got no Danny Green, no Thibault. Of course, we don't have no Ben Simmons. So who's going to cover Donovan Mitchell? I mean, think about it. Who's going to cover him? Steph Curry, Maxey. I mean, I don't know if Maxey's a good defensive player. I don't follow the Sixers like that. I don't follow Maxey. But I don't see nobody who can stop this. Mitchell. Maybe if Green was playing, it would be a little harder for him to get there. Maybe I would fade it. But with no Green, of course, no Thibault, no Ben Simmons, I don't know who's going to be able to stop Mitchell. I could see Mitchell scoring, 30 points in this game. The only thing I'm worried about is a blowout. This pick could be a bit risky because of the blowout. Utah might blow it out. The Sixers don't have, there's no Embiid. But hopefully it stays competitive and Mitchell's able to get there. Now, hopefully he's able to get there in the 3 quarters. If you feel like it's a blowout and you think the pick is risky for the full game, go look see what his points are at. His points are probably going to be around. He's probably going to be around 13 points, 12.5, 13 points first half. Well, actually, I can see it. Why am I guessing here? If you think that that's risky, try to see what he's at first half. Yeah, he's at 12.5. I definitely like that too. I like him over 12.5 first half. So yeah, guys, that's if that's if you feel that the game might be a blowout and you're scared of that, go ahead and look at the first half. But give me Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points versus the Sixers. Again, I just don't see who's going to be guarding this guy. Who can stop him? Let me know. If y'all guys follow the Sixers and you know more about the Sixers, let me know if there's somebody out there that's going to guard him and be able to stop him from scoring 26 points. Let me know, because I don't follow the Sixers, and I don't know if Maxey's a good defensive player or not. I know Danny Green is, I know Thibault is, I know Ben Simmons is, and none of them are playing. So give me Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points. All right, guys, so that's all I have for y'all today. I'm going to go ahead and look at some other stuff. This is some other stuff. Those are my official, picks that I'm running a 5. I always do, like I say, guys, my preference and pretty much everybody who makes big money in this, that's successful in this, is 2 picks. 2 pick power. But I always do, every single day, I always do a 5-pick flex because, again, for the video, I get people in the Discord, I get people on the Twitter asking me for the 5-pick because, again, everybody's chasing that 10x. So I always do a 5-pick, 5-pick. So that's my official 5-pick that I'm going with. I already entered it. I got smart. I used to do this video and then go ahead and pick the players and all that stuff. And by the time I would go pick the players, the lines would move. So now I enter my line and then I do the video. So that's my official 5 for today. This is some other stuff I'm looking at. Kevin Durant on the 8.5 boards. He's only hit 1 of his last 5. He doesn't have a good hit rate all season. The thing is, it's Kevin Durant, so it's hard to go under on Kevin Durant on anything. He's a superstar. We know he can get there, but this is something to look at. So he's only gone over 1 out of his last 5. This is something like if you already got some of those picks and some other ones, remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket, guys. This is what I've been doing, and I've been learning, and I've been hitting. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if you already ran lines with the other picks and you're looking for something to add, this could be something to throw in there. I wouldn't bet heavy on this because, again, it's Kevin Durant. Like, that's just me. Like, I don't like betting against Kevin Durant. I don't like betting against Luka. I don't like betting against guys like that. But It's something to look at. So let's see what they got for fantasy score. Like I said, they really don't have much for fantasy score. They only got one game up for fantasy score. But I don't know. To me, I feel like in my mind, I'm thinking that's gonna be the Kevin Durant coming back to I don't know if it's it's in Brooklyn. Kevin Durant versus Golden State revenge game. I feel like he's gonna try to go off. I do like him over the 30 points, but the Golden State Warriors is a good defense, so it's a good matchup. That's why I'm fading it. And then again, 45. Oh, see, he's gone over 3 out of 5. I'm probably going to fade that. Let's see how Draymond looks. Draymond doesn't look too good either. Wiggins. Yeah, Wiggins looks pretty good. He's been crushing his last 3 games. He's really been hitting his last 3 games. Bruce Brown's only at 20. It's rough. Yeah, I'm without proper research and stuff like that, and seeing the matchup and stuff like that, I really don't have any fantasy score to give y'all guys at the moment. Look at LaMarcus Aldridge. He's had a couple good games there, 23.5. But anyways, guys, that's what I have for y'all. And guys, I hit last night on fourth quarter and second half a couple times. Big shout out to Paul, who's helping me with the second half, fourth quarter sheets. It's first half as well. Guys, these sheets are awesome. I'm looking to do a premium soon. Just because I'm still gonna do free picks every day. I'm still gonna do all that. But I'm looking. I'm not on here saying I'm a guru and I'm gonna give you my picks. I know if you subscribe, you're gonna make your money back, because if I do a premium, it's not gonna be more than $20-$25. So I know if you subscribe, you're gonna make your money back. That's for sure. But I'm not going on here and being like, hey, I'm going to give you the 2 to 4 to 6 picks a day that's going to hit. These are locks and da. No. I'm going to give you picks, but I'm also going to give you the tools. That to me is the most important thing, is to having the tools that's going to be specifically for PrizePicks. I mean, there's some out there already, but there's not, like, I'm going to give you detailed stuff. I'm talking about, fourth quarter points, fourth quarter minutes, fourth quarter fantasy scores, that you're going to be able to have this sheet in your hands, and when fourth quarter pops up, you're going to look at it and you're like, okay, I'm confident in this. Like, I made money last night. I was looking at the Trailblazers Raptors game, and I'm like, wow, who can I pick? Dame has kind of burnt. Dame hasn't been playing that good this year, and Dame was more of a gut pick for me. I picked Dame, and I'm like, who can I match up Dame with? And if I didn't have this sheet, I would have not really, like, it would have been a guess for me, like, okay, who's gonna. So with this sheet, I went in and looked at the Raptors, and I'm like, who kills it in the fourth quarter for the Raptors? Who plays the most minutes? Who does, who gets the best fantasy score? And I seen that Van Fleet is like the fourth quarter guy for the Raptors. Maybe some of y'all guys already know that just by looking at their games, but I don't look at their games like that. So I said right away, okay, I put Van Fleet with Lillard, and I had some money tied up in some other things. I threw like $30-something on it. Boom, hit. And if I didn't have that sheet, I would have not hit that. So I made I think it was like $104 or $104 off a fourth quarter pick. So tell me that sheet wouldn't be worth $20 a month, $25 a month. Something to think about, guys. It's tools, it's picks, it's a lot of stuff I'm looking into, and we're developing that. We're doing research into it, and of course I'm gonna keep on testing it. I test it every night. Sometimes I don't throw big money on it because, like I said, it's a test, but the last couple nights it's been hitting, and I appreciate. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to to Paul for helping me. And look out for that, guys. If y'all are interested in that, it's definitely worth it. Like I said, I hit the last 2 days. I've hit, I think, over $200 with that sheet. So it's not. It doesn't sound like I sound a lot what the gurus are hitting. $2,000, $3,000, but once this is more, we tweak it and we know for sure, this could make you that kind of money as well. But anyways, go ahead and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. You can go ahead and join the Discord. The Discord is not as active as it was, but it's still a place for y'all guys to go to hang out. Like I said, I'm not there to try to, all these rules and this and that. We try to keep it clean. We try to, we have a few rules, but nothing like, it's not that serious, guys. It's just a place to go hang out, talk PrizePicks, share your picks, share your knowledge, and hang out with other people, PrizePicks community. So go ahead, you can hit the link and join the Discord if you like. And again, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the like button. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll check back in with y'all guys tomorrow. Thank you.